I'm at a loss for words. I had the most amazing first date with you ever. And I knew in that very first date that that was a relationship that I was excited for. And you are a person that I was excited for. And then all of a sudden there's this huge gap in time. And we finally got our second date, and I was under so much stress of, I just wanted to see you one more time before I brought you home to my family. And then there's the hometowns, and there's the stressors of being there, and then being in your family, meeting that family, and I don't know if I could get out of my own head. If I could take back one thing from the entire experience, it was to get out of my head, to relax and open myself up more to you and to the process. And I don't know if I regret that, but I definitely wish I could have done it differently.
I don't know, like, I don't think that's what it was. Like, when I look back and I think about it and I process the whole thing, like, what I think was so great is that, like, you were true to yourself, and you took your time, and you were at your own pace, and I think that that's what was so great. But, like, I just don't think, like, this world, this process, this journey, this show, like, I just don't think, like, it's for you. Like, you need more time. You need to, like, see things through. Like, you're searching for something else, and, like, I don't think it takes away from the person that you are, and I think that you're sincere and you're genuine and it's beautiful, but I think you just need more time. And when it comes to these things, and I hope that moving forward, like, you find whatever it is that you're searching for, and, like, you move forward in that way. I really hope you find that.
Peter, you said something that night. You inferred that she chose or was choosing a ring and a proposal over happiness.
That was a mistake made out of emotion. And I apologize for what I said about, I obviously just saw it first time. I don't even remember saying it in the heat of the moment, but saying that not being in a life with me would be you settling for a life of mediocrity, and I don't believe that. And
You did say that.
I did say that, and
Yes.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I'm
right, guys,
not living
I'm actually
a mediocre
gonna hold you
life.
right there.
I'm living my best life.
So let me ask you the million-dollar question that I've been asked thousands of times already. If Frank didn't do what he did, would you have given him a rose at that rose ceremony?
I have no way of knowing that. And yes, I did, a part of me believed that he was gonna meet my family. I did feel like he was. But if our date had gone horribly that day, he wouldn't have. You know, if it went great, if we had a wonderful date that day, yes, I do think that I probably would have brought Frank to meet my family. But, you know, there's just really, I tried to take it one day at a time.
Yeah, I think in the end, you know, Frank's the only one that can really answer these questions, who can give us the truth.
Right.
Unfortunately, he was supposed to be here tonight, but at the last minute has backed out and has chosen not to be here and has chosen not to face you.
Wow.
I'm a little surprised too, I really am. I fully thought he was gonna be here. He was scheduled to be here and had agreed to be here, and just has had a change of heart. And
I was really hoping he'd be here, just to put everything behind us and clear the air. And I just, God, I mean, I feel like what Frank did is selfish. I do think what he did was selfish, but I feel like coming here sort of would have been his chance to explain to me, you know, not to the world, but just to me, why he did what he did. And I feel like not coming is even more selfish.
your feelings were so strong for Emily that this story didn't end when she broke up with you in Curacao. What happened after you left?
Yeah, I mean, it seems crazy now, you know, and I got home and my life is, I have a busy lifestyle. Right. And I knew that I couldn't go out in public and be myself with this heartbreak. I mean, I could not do that, you know. Emotions always written across my face, and my friends can always tell if something's bothering me. So I booked a flight and I came in to go see you. And
you flew to Charlotte?
I flew to Charlotte. I flew to Charlotte because I just couldn't deal. And I flew there and I really thought I wanted closure, or I wanted a beginning, and I wanted it to be off camera, and I wanted it to be, I just didn't think our story was.
Yeah, and just so I
True.
can tell the audience, we didn't know about this. This was off camera. This was just you doing this. Did you guys talk? Did you meet? What happened?
No, I got there and I have a lot of respect for Jeff. Jeff was one of my best friends on the show, if not the best friend. And I have a lot of respect for Ricky, and I didn't want to put you in a position, I didn't know where you were at, and I really thought better of it when I got there. It didn't feel right.
Okay.
And so I called her and we talked, and I just told her that I would leave my journal and she could read about my experience, because I wrote everything down every day. And
You kept a journal during the show?
during the show, yeah, which she encouraged me to do in the beginning, and it helped me.
And so you gave her your journal. You left it on the
left it at
doorstep.
her house,
Okay,
yeah.
so you left it on the doorstep?
Yep, and then I went home, and
So do you have that journal? I do. You have it here?
Yeah.
Okay. You left your journal that you kept on the show on her doorstep, and Emily, you have that journal with you.
I do.
Did you
and
read it?
I didn't. I keep a journal, and I encourage Ari to keep one, because I look back on my journal from The Bachelor, and it is so important to me and so special.
So you didn't read it?
I did not
Why
read
not?
it. I didn't read it because out of respect to Ari, and especially Jeff too. Like,
Okay.
I felt like it wouldn't help anything, and these are his memories. And like I said, it wasn't going to help anything if I read it. And that's why I want to give it back to you.
Thank you.
So you
appreciate
can
it.
have that.
Because of you two, nobody will ever look at a windmill the same.
I will say I was a little dishonest about something.
Oh. What's that?
No, I mean, since it's out there, and I did say there was something that Peter and I did twice. It was actually 4 times.
Oh my God.
He's a really sweet guy.
By the way, Peter's mom is right there.
Oh my God, this is so weird. Oh my God.
He's a great catch.
Peter's dad, his chest just puffed up. That's my boy. Somewhere Luke P's head just exploded.
Sorry, Luke. I will say, I still can confidently say that Jesus still loves both of us.
That's right.
All right, after all
Amen.
that. So,
Peter,
amen.
Hannah, thank you guys for being here. You guys give it up for Peter.
Knowing how in love with you I was. If you weren't in love with me, I'm just not sure why you made love with me. I don't.
Well, first of all, I think that's kind of below the belt. I think that's something that should be private and kept private. But, the things that I did with you, the things I said with you, and I think I told you this at the very last day with you, those things were real. The things I said to you, the things, the way I kissed you, the way I looked at you, those things were real. And your take on it might have been somewhat different than mine, but it was real for me.
But and I'm not trying to put you or below the bell or whatever.
We already have.
That's how you made me feel. And you knew how I felt about you. I was very clear about that. And I didn't have any expectations of that night. But to me, like that night, like that was like fiance type of stuff. Like it meant so much to me, and I told you that, and like it meant something. It meant the world to me. And I have to like, when things leave, and I left in these past 2 months, I've had to play that in my mind over and over.